Good part 8, the case of Muslims part 1, because there is a lot of defamation that's going on and misinformation. But to get to the bottom of things, if we go back to the 2000s, things were going well. What few Muslims were in Quebec were integrated, they spoke French, they went to Cabanassuc, which I think translates to Cigar Shack and so on. And at some point, I know that there was a village idiot that complained that they prayed in a Cabanassuc and everyone went, Cabanassuc, what more do you want, you frilling idiot? Shut up. And also people watched The Little Mosque on the Prairie, which deserves its own episode. But nonetheless, we go to the 2010s. There's the Charlie Hebdo and Bataclan terrorist attacks and a few other things like that. And due to this dispersation of the world, there's the migrant crisis, which the Trudeau government, with its typical liberal immigration politics, imports to Canada. And due to that, the number of Muslims exploded, but most importantly, there was also a massive rise in Islamists. And due to that, we get to a trifecta problem. First of all, the liberal government importing Islamists and siding with them on top of doing everything to create confusion between Islamists and Muslims. Islamists being the heretics of Islam and thus not true Muslims. The far left, which imported the Statian identity politics and pretended that they all are innocent victims and this and that, and also partook in the confusion. And then there were the Islamists, who, of course, worked on maintaining the confusion and tried to cause trouble in many ways, such as making sure that as little people as possible integrated. And to that, most Islamists and a great deal of Muslims still do not speak French, sometimes do provocative acts. And of course, when they do manifestations, it's full of nonsense, and they do them in English, complaining against us in the language of the oppressor, which really rubbed the wrong way. And so, until the next part.